exhibit that is of all of my work in paper dresses, and it's called Wrapped in Hanji. And Hanji is Korean paper. Han means Korean and Ji means paper. So that word is the Korean word for Korean paper. And it's a very special type of paper that's been made for almost 2,000 years, but it's a very endangered craft. So I went to Korea to learn how to make it from national treasures. And because I was so concerned about ways of making it more relevant and useful in contemporary art, I wanted to figure out ways of using it now that stem from the tradition. So I found different ways that Korean people in history used paper, and that includes jumchi, which is a way of texturing and fusing paper that makes it drape more like fabric, and then jisung, which is a way of twisting and cording it and making it almost like baskets, but transforming it as well. Natural dyes to create colors, and calligraphy to also have ink be absorbed into paper. And so I use calligraphy ink often like dye in some of these pieces. So the idea of wrapped in Hanji is this clothing that I had heard about in the past that Buddhist monks would make paper. First of all, they made paper because they needed it for their sutras, for their scriptures. So they were very good paper makers. But then the monks would make clothing out of paper because it was easy to just glue together paper to make clothes.